Hello friends. The story from the girl's face. Our veterinary clinic was regularly visited by the dog Weiss. He was a German Shepherd. Dazzlingly handsome and intelligent, upbringing at the highest level, a wonderful defender, insanely affectionate, good-natured and gentle dog. The owner unquestioningly fulfilled his duties and strictly monitored the dog's health, so they visited the clinic quite often. The paw hurts, the nose sniffs, the teeth are cleaned, the vaccination is pricked, or they just came to visit. We always treated Weiss with delicious treats. He had an interesting feature that distinguished him from other dogs. During vaccinations or procedures that he did not like, he clenched the doctor's sleeve with his teeth and squeezed his eyes shut, showed patience. A few years later, when Weiss turned 14, he was diagnosed with cancer. For 2 years, all the doctors of the clinic and the owner of Weiss tried to cure without stopping, and still, with frequent injections, he clenched his sleeves and other parts of his clothes with his teeth and patiently blinked his eyes, waiting for the end of the unpleasant procedure. But cancer was stronger, and in the end defeated the strong Weiss. At 6 a.m., the owner called. Weiss is limp, howling. Our employee went to Weiss, put on a drip, injected painkillers and took blood. The nurse came back crying and scared. According to the results of the tests that we received 2 hours later, it became clear that Weiss's life would end at any minute. After 12 hours, the owner called again. After a long and difficult conversation, "I can't stand to look at how bad and painful he is. We'll come to the clinic." My colleague and I are sitting waiting and choking in tears. The owner and his wife arrive. Weiss was in the arms of the owner. I am torn from the inside by the sight of a once beautiful, massive big man who is completely exhausted and powerless. The owners with tears in their eyes asked not to watch their family member leave. After the anesthesia is administered, Weiss goes to sleep, the howling stops, the convulsions too. The last heavy sigh. We stand over Weiss's lifeless body and weep. We inform the owner. He falls into tears. A brutal man who has been with Weiss since birth. They have become best friends for 15 years. He spent more than 2 years fighting a friend's illness, and now he is sitting at the clinic and crying out from the pain of loss. The owner was angry with himself for not having the strength to be near his friend in his last, difficult moments. He took Weiss and left. A month later, a girl and a guy with a small German Shepherd puppy came to us to get vaccinated. He was very scared. I went over to stroke and calm the baby while my partner was getting vaccinated the dog, and the boy clenched my shirt with his teeth and squeezed his eyes shut, patiently waited for the injection. I burst into tears.